Hey guys, going to talk about the Impala today and the future plans I have for it. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, so just freshly got it back in PA. The car is actually super solid. It needs bottom quarters, just the lips. But other than that, it's actually really solid. Needs obviously repainted. It's primered gray. Unfortunately, they primered the grill and the bottom grill, so I'm gonna have to get some lacquer thinner, which I hope can take that off. It's basically a one-owner car for most of its life. An old lady had it off the guy I got it off of, which then he put the big block and 4-speed in. And I actually have the original paperwork for the engine she rebuilt at 90,000 miles. It was a straight 6 car. So I even have the original owner's manual, and she has a little a Bible notebook from 62 from all the oil changes she did. But that's the stuff I always love in these old cars, is paperwork, stuff like that. I actually put boom tubes on it last week from Speedy's Equipment, from Tom's Refurb. Open the door here. Needs the seat reupholstered and some carpet. Not sure if I'm going to put carpet in it. Might clean it up, coat the floors. It's a Super 10 4-speed, which obviously needs a new boot now that I look at it. Car is super simple. Whoever did the work during the swap actually did a good job. Nothing's cut up in the car. They put a digital voltmeter right there in the dash. Other than that, it's pretty original, and I'm gonna try and keep it this way. I have most of the Bel Air trim, but the floors, real good shape. Old Moon Eyes tack, and it works. Steelies. Pop open the hood here. She's a big car. I like these big cars. Never had an Impala. This is the biggest car I've ever had, maybe. Well, the Coronet's pretty close, but they're pretty simple. I need to get a heater core. It leaks. It's a 396 from, I think, 67 or 68. Of course, like everything else, they didn't have the paperwork to it. The guy lost it. But he put an eBay whole disc brake swap up front. It actually stops really good. It about throw you through the windshield if you're not careful. He added the electric fans and radiator. Stays pretty warm. Or stays pretty chill. Pretty simple in here, just how I like it. I'm gonna get rid of that depth defying fuel filter that's made out of glass. But I have some NRS, which is some rod shop, come out of Columbus back in the day. Valve covers, they're extremely rare, and my plans are trying to keep this fairly back in the 60s, early 70s. I might kind of make a NASCAR tribute because I got the boom tubes going. I've always wanted a set of those. But keep it simple. I'm not big on paint. I don't like nice cars. I'm weird like that. I like to be able to drive and not care. Got a HEI distributor. I think I'm gonna get a power steering box. Find the brackets for a big block. Swap that on here. That'll help a lot because she is kind of hard to steer. She needs an alignment, which he told me about. Whoever did the alignment didn't do it right. So this tire here on the passenger side is cambered in, but she drives good down the road. I'll throw in a clip of it running here eventually. I'm gonna try and get this YouTube channel up and running. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, the buzzer works. for the door. Even the light works. Like the interior is so nice in this car. There we go. Even the headliner's good still. You can tell it was mostly an old lady's car for most of its life. Which is very hard to find these days. I think I might put the Bel Air trim back on. Or maybe leave it off. I can't decide yet. But yeah, the quarters aren't the best. But they're not like so far gone. Like you could get away with patching it. I actually really like this car. The trunk is really solid. Sounds pretty good. She's got new front coil springs up front, air shocks in the rear. New shocks up front too. The only unfortunate thing is it still has the factory 10 bolt. So that'll break easy if I ever get on it too much. But to be honest, I baby my cars, so guy at work has 2 of them. So I think I'm gonna buy one off him and eventually swap the rear to a 12 bolt, which probably have 308 gears. So I have to put a posi unit in that, but it's a 12 bolt. But yeah, I named her Ethel off the old lady that had her. Her name was Ethel. But no, I dig this car. I'm gonna start probably get an air cleaner for it, clean up the carburetor because it looks like it's leaking some gas out of the accelerator pump. Maybe just from sitting, but she runs good. She's got like probably a 280 cam in her. Nothing crazy. But she runs good. With that gearing though, I don't know what gearing. I don't know, 280 something that would be in this, or 290. Kind of falls on its face a little bit, taking off in first. I think it's probably the gearing. But no, she runs good. I dig it. I'm trying to keep you guys posted. Just recently got a lift, which will make things way easier. I'm going to try and flip this car. It needs brakes. So once this is out of the way, I can get this back up in there. And like I said, I think I'm going to go power steering on this. I have to find the brackets, which, you know, it's not very easy to do these days for these cars. Unless I can find a kit, which I only found one place, and they want like $900 for the steering box and the power steering pump. I could go the Speedway route, like I did on my square body, which is a real nice unit for the money, but I don't want a bunch of flashy new stuff in this car because it's so original, mostly looking, you know. And I like to keep things old school, and I'll throw that on there. Which that power steering pump is this off the Speedway. Real small, real convenient. You know, it works quite well. But I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to throw a clip of this car running. Trying to keep this video short so I don't ramble on, but give the video a like, comment. I'm gonna try and keep this YouTube going. Trying to get some plans. I got a, you know, step side to work on. Haven't decided if I want to get rid of it, but it's got a 427 in it. Get some exhaust on for the K20. This, I'm probably have to pull the tranny out and rebuild it and put a smaller converter in there. But stay tuned on the Bigger's Garage channel. Thanks for watching.